There are many backlaying projects that you can try at home. Creating something by hand can be very rewarding and it can save you a lot of money. The best way to begin is to learn more about the process and how to do it correctly. The following common DIY backlaying mistakes will help you finish your project without a hitch. Make sure you match new mortar to existing mortar when finishing a project or making changes to an existing brick structure. Older mortar may contain more cement, which is not as porous as today's mortar. The newer section may breathe more than the older, causing contractions and expansions that pulls older bricks away from each other. Have you ever noticed white fleeks on the face of brick? Those little specks are called efflorescence. This consists of the salt left behind by water trapped in mortar. They can cause discoloration and even corrosion that leads to cracking. Make sure you install a moisture barrier, like flashing. You may also need to apply caulk behind brick when building in climates with more moisture in the air. Believe it or not, rust can be a concern when building with brick. That's because some projects require metal support that fortify blocks and keep the structure standing. Always use coated metal when buying rebar or support materials. Non-coated metal will rust and corrode, which could lead to staining. Erosion can cause damage and shifting. Make sure your plan accounts for drainage before you begin. Look at the typical moisture levels in your garden or wherever you are building. Water trap under walls and pathways can undermine brick. Always use string lines when placing a coarse or horizontal layer of bricks. This will ensure that each block is placed correctly. Using straight lines and following your original design is important to ensure that the finished structure is as strong as it needs to be and looks the way you want it to. Never cut corners when laying bricks. Mortar is much harder to remove once it has cured. Brush off excess mortar as soon as you finish your project. This should be done within a few hours. Inspect your work when you are done to ensure that you did not miss a block. You may be feeling ambitious enough to mix more mortar than you need. Only make as much mortar as you will use in 1 hour. This will reduce wasted materials and keep your mortar workable. One of the most common mistakes is using the wrong mortar mix. Mortar is the substance that bonds bricks or other masonry units together. It's important to use the right mix. If it's too weak, your structure could collapse. Too strong, it can crack and damage your bricks. Your local building code will specify the right mix for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.